everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Dave Bennett. I'm the Public Works Director, City Engineer for the City of Northfield. It's an exciting project here for the city. Before I hand it off to the mayor, I just want to thank a few people and just talk a little bit about the background. So this project really started back in 2009 with the Safe Routes to School plan. Within that study for this intersection, it identified as a roundabout as a possible improvement. From there, in 2016, we did a traffic impact study and further looked at this as an option. And then really also going on, the city is really improving our walking and biking and our collaboration with the DNR related to the alignment of the Milltowns Trail through the city. So in 2019, the city adopted the alignment, which will utilize Jefferson Parkway. So a part of that is really great separation of the pedestrians and bikers from trunk highways. So that really led and started the process with the underpasses. And really now we have a full intersection with four pedestrian underpasses that is really going to serve this area well into the future. I want to thank a few people. So really the design team, SCH, Wayne Hool, William Bauer, I think Carl Weisenborn might be here too, but I want to really thank the design team for this. Hazelton Construction, the contractor on this project, they really did a great job, well organized, coordinating with the subs really to keep the project moving and on track, working with the private utilities. So it was definitely a great undertaking. Also, the school district, and they're going to be speaking here, but really all the way through the process back in 2016, collaborating with the city and bringing this forward. And then MnDOT being here too. We have Fausto Cabral, really the District 6 State Aid Engineer. Craig Lenz, I'm not sure if he's here, but really the city received 2 grants. One is called the Local Partnership Program grant, and he really helped us through that process to get us to where we're at. And the DNR, Joel Wagger, I believe, is here with the DNR. And I know Scott Haugen also helped support this project too. So with that, I'll hand it over to the mayor.
All right, thanks so much, Dave, for those wonderful introductory comments. Could I have all the school board members that are here in attendance today, could I have you just raise your hand? Thank you. And then I'd like my council colleagues that are here today. Could you please just raise your hands for people to be able to see you and recognize you behind your mask? So this is just an amazing collaboration, and as Dave articulated, it really started back in 2009. And then in 2016, a study about this very intersection, about how best to improve it, to make it safe and accessible for people of all abilities, of all ages, from 2 to 82, making it possible for people to dance through the intersection if they wanted to be able to roll through the intersection if they wanted to be able to walk slowly through the intersection if they want to, and to be able to do that safely 24 hours a day. Lighting, tunnels, make this accessible and safe for people of all ages and all abilities. And I just really want to commend us that this is an excellent example of how we can stay focused on a vision, on our plans, and the close collaboration between the state, the city, and our school district to make a really important project possible. This was heavily supported by people throughout the community, and with our high school, our elementary school, our middle school, 50 North, and Head Start located over in the NCRC building. This will serve so many different people and long into the future. After all of us are maybe we're pushing a walker, right, through this intersection, it's going to be here, and it's a tremendous asset to us. And I am really excited about the finishing touches that we will see potentially next spring that will add just an additional element of a welcoming, safe environment for all people. So thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. My name is Matt Hillman, and I'm the superintendent of schools here in Northfield. And today, I will tell you, is going to be a grand day, especially for our families at Bridgewater when they get out at 3:20 today and be able to come through this intersection. It's a great day for everyone. And I too want to really compliment the partnership that has happened here. I think back that Dave Bennett and Ben, I think maybe it was even you, we were standing on this corner right over here outside of Bridgewater early one morning, starting the discussion about whether or not we should be able to do a traffic study. What kind of traffic study would be? And at that point, this project the completion seemed so far off, and yet here we are. And the vision that the city had to make this a very safe, reliable, and efficient intersection. I think right now we could all use a little more patience, right? And anyone who has come through this intersection in the morning before this will remember how you felt, right? Hands on the wheel. That should dissipate as people get used to this. The fact that we can traverse this intersection without fear, I think, is an important thing. I happen to live right back over behind the soccer fields. And what I'll tell you is we just never walked here because it was a hassle, right? It was not safe. The addition and the vision of the tunnels is a big thing for kids to be able to bike, for families to be able to take walks, to be able to access other parts of the city. And when we talk about collaboration, the true work through this whole project, the bi-week or the semi-monthly meetings that we had to coordinate, there's a lot of stuff that you will never see that had to happen here. Relocating of utilities, all the kinds of coordination of multiple vendors that had to happen. And it was done in a way of true partnership. That it's a way that the city and our residents can be proud of government entities coming together and doing good work for its citizens. So thank you to the city. I want to thank Monty Nelson. Chief Monty Nelson's the one that convinced me that the roundabout was the right tool here. There was a lot of choices, and Monty sat me down and said, this is the right tool. So I appreciate Monty's leadership. I appreciate Dave's leadership, the mayor, and thank you all of you for showing up today. And I think you're going to see a lot of happy people around 3:30 today. Mark?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Schoenfelder. I'm the district engineer with MnDOT for District 6 in Rochester. That's the 11 counties in southeast Minnesota. You know, and again, I look around and I see the folks here today, and a lot of them that really contributed to the building of the roundabout here today. And again, there's not much more to say for thanks, right? I really do. I'm going to really thank Dave and the city for doing all the heavy lifting on this thing. So Dave Bennett, the city engineer. You know, I think I was in a different role at MnDOT. I was in the planning area, and we sat here, I think it was at 7:30 in the morning. We sat and watched traffic at the intersection, watching the operational issues that we were having at this intersection. And I wish I could remember the council person's name at the time. But again, Dave and the city had done a lot of lifting. I'm going to say MnDOT's done the easy part, right? I'm really proud of Fausto and our local partnership program, because this is, and it's been mentioned before, it is a partnership. And unfortunately, with MnDOT in southeast Minnesota, we've got over 1,400 miles of road to deal with, which is over 3,700 lane miles, and we really can't address every concern that the communities have. So that's why this program was started, this local partnership program. It's really to allow communities to bring forward the issues that they're seeing, and that allows us to provide a means for funding for that. So really proud of the program. We've got a lot of projects in this program, and this is one of the first ones that have been completed in the district. So I'm really proud of that aspect. And again, I'm going to mention it again that Northfield's done a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm just really, really proud of this, and just happy to be a part of it. So thank you.
Countdown. Are we ready? Everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!